Very good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the topic volume of solids in engineering mathematics 1. For finding the volume we are using triple integral. That is the formula for volume is triple integral dz dy dx or triple integral dx dy dz. Okay, and the unit for volume is cubic units. So let us see the first problem. So see here, find the volume bounded by the cylinder x square plus y square equal to 4 and the planes y plus z equal to 4 and z equal to 4. Okay, first we have to find out the limit for z. So z starts from where? Z equal to 0. Okay, z equal to 0 to z equal to 4 minus y. How this 4 minus y comes from this equation. Z equal to, take this y into the right hand side, that is z equal to 4 minus y. Next the limit for y comes from this equation, that is x square plus y square equal to 4. So from this we are finding y square. So y square equal to, take this x square this side, that is y square equal to 4 minus x square. So y equal to plus or minus root of 4 minus x square. So plus or minus means it is minus root of 4 minus x square to plus root of 4 minus x square. And finally we have to find out the limit for x. So for finding the limit for x, we have to put y equal to 0. So this becomes 0. So what about the remaining? X square equal to 4. Okay, so x square equal to 4 means what about x? X equal to plus or minus 2. That means x starts from minus 2 to x equal to plus 2. Okay, so substitute all the limits into the formula. Volume equal to triple integral dz dy dx. So the limit for z is 0 to 4 minus y. Limit for y is minus root of 4 minus x square to plus root of 4 minus x square. And the limit for x is minus 2 to plus 2. Okay, first integrate with respect to z because the inner integration is z. So integrate dz, that becomes z. The limit for z is 0 and 4 minus y. So substitute the upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is 4 minus y, lower limit becomes 0. So 4 minus y. Okay, next integrate with respect to y. So if we integrate with respect to y, this 4 minus y, what becomes? 4y minus y squared by 2. So see here, this is 4y minus y squared by 2. So substitute the limit for y, that is minus root of 4 minus x squared to plus root of 4 minus x squared. So instead of y, we are substituting upper and lower limits. So 4 into the upper limit, root of 4 minus x squared, minus y squared by 2, that is minus root of 4 minus x squared the whole square divided by 2, minus similarly the lower limit. Okay, so 4 into minus root of 4 minus x squared. So minus 4 into root of 4 minus x squared. Next minus y square. So y is what? Minus root of 4 minus x squared the whole square divided by 2. Okay, next multiply minus with the inside. So this term becomes plus and this term is also becomes plus. Here if we put a minus whole square, that becomes positive. So this term and this term both are same. Okay, so that two terms becomes cancelled. So what's the remaining? This one, 4 into root of 4 minus x squared. So this term also becomes positive, that is 4 into root of 4 minus x squared. That means how much? 8 into root of 4 minus x squared. Take this 8 outside, so the remaining root of 4 minus x squared. So using the formula root of a square minus x square into dx. A square means what? 4 can be written as 2 square. 4 can be written as 2 square. So instead of a here, what? 2. So root of a square minus x square formula. So you know already the formula for root of a square minus x square is nothing but a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a plus x by a root of a square minus x square. So here a square by 2. A square means what? 2 square, 4 by 2. Sine inverse of x by a equal to 2 plus x by a, x by 2. Root of a square minus x square, that is root of 4 minus x square. Okay, now substitute the limit for x, that is minus 2 to plus 2. So substitute the upper limit, that is 2. So 4 by 2 becomes what? 2. So here substitute instead of x equal to 2. 2 by 2, that becomes 1. Sine inverse of 1. For what value sine becomes 1? For which angle sine becomes 1? Sine 90 degree. The value for sine 90 degree is 1. So instead of sine inverse of 1, that is equal to pi by 2. Okay. So if we substitute x equal to 2 here, this term becomes 0. Okay. So upper limit over. Minus lower limit. Lower limit is what? Minus 2. Okay. So here again 4 by 2, that becomes 2 into sine inverse of x, instead of x minus. So minus 2 by 2, that is what? Minus 2 by 2 becomes sine inverse of 1. Again the value for sine inverse of 1 is 90 degree. So minus pi by 2. So minus into minus becomes plus. That means what? 4 into pi by 2. 4 into pi by 2 means 2 and 2 becomes cancel 2. So 8 2s are 16. That is equal to 16 pi cubic units. That's all. So this is the first problem. Now we are going to see the second problem. See the second problem now. Find the volume of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square equal to a square without transformation. Okay. So here also we have to find out the limit for z first. So z start from 0 and here z square equal to, take all these terms into the right hand side, that is a square minus x square minus y square. So if you find out z, that becomes root of. So root of a square minus x square minus y square. Okay. Next, for finding the value of y, put z equal to 0. So this becomes 0. So what about the remaining? X square plus y square equal to a square. So find out the value of y square. So y square equal to, take this x square this side. So y square equal to a square minus x square. That means y equal to root of a square minus x square. Okay. Finally, find out the value for x. So substitute y is also equal to 0. Z is 0 and y is also equal to 0. So what's the remaining equation? X square equal to a square. Remaining we are getting x square equal to a square. That means x equal to plus or minus a. That means what? X equal to 0 to a. Everything starts from 0 because we have to find out the volume of the sphere. So for the sphere, just we are finding the first quadrant and multiply it with the 8. So we are, for the first quadrant, everything is start from 0. Okay. So volume equal to 8 into triple integral dz dy dx. The limit for z 0 to root of a square minus x square minus y square. Limit for y 0 to root of a square minus x square. Limit for x 0 to a. Okay. First integrate with respect to z. That means what? dz becomes ez. So substitute the limit, that is what? Root of a square minus x square minus y square into dy dx. Again using the same formula as we are using in the previous problem. Okay, that is what? Root of a square minus x square equal to a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a plus a square by 2 root of a square minus x square. Okay, so instead of a square here, this can be written as root of a square minus x squared can be written as root of a square minus x square the whole square. See here, this one, root of a square minus x square the whole square. Write like this: root of a square minus x square the whole square minus y square. Okay, that means this is a. A is root of a square minus x square. X is y. Okay, so first a square by 2. So root of a square minus x square the whole square, a square. What is a? A is root of a square minus x square. So square means the root becomes cancelled, that is a square minus x square by 2. Sine inverse of x by a, instead of x here y. What is a? A is root of a square minus x square. Okay, next x by a. So y by 2. X by 2. Sorry, x by 2. That means what? X is y and by 2. Okay, root of a square minus x square. So a square means this one, the whole square becomes, the root becomes cancelled. So the terms again repeated here. That is root of a square minus x square minus y square. The limit is 0 to root of a square minus x square. So substitute the limit everywhere. So the upper limit is root of a square minus x square. Instead of y, we are substituting this. So instead of y, we are substituting root of a square minus x square. So both becomes cancel. So here sine inverse of 1. So again, like the previous problem, the value of sine inverse of 1 is what? Pi by 2. That is sine 90 degree. So see here, 8 into the first term, a square minus x square by 2 as it is. The value for this one is equal to pi by 2. Okay. And what about here? So if we substitute root of a square minus x square the whole square, these two terms becomes cancelled. That becomes 0. So for the lower limit, everything gets 0. So only we are getting this answer only. That is 8 into integral 0 to a square minus x square into pi by 2 into dx. Okay, so denominator 2 into 2, that becomes 4. So 8 pi by 4, take 4 outside. So the remaining a square minus x square into dx. Now integrate with respect to x. So a square into dx, a square x. Integration of x square, x cube by 3. Substitute the limit 0 to a. Upper limit a square into a cube minus x cube, a cube by 3. Lower limit, everything becomes 0. So only we are getting the upper limit. Okay, so now take the LCM. 3a cube minus a cube is 2a cube by 3. Multiply everything. So we are getting 4 pi a cube divided by 3 cubic units. That's all. Thank you, students.